Well, hi there, this is DBT, and alright, it's time to continue playing in Asphalt multiplayer, Asphalt 9 I should say. So, alright, on the last video, we were just trying to climb up on the ranking of Class C, well, you know, in the Silver League, which is using Class C cars, and I will continue that now. I don't know exactly where I am located yet on the league, so you can check that by clicking over here. And this is something I don't like about this this display. I don't quite understand my position. I guess my position in the global leaderboard, then my series score, but it over here doesn't show me my ranking in the league. You have to click here, and then it will tell you, okay, you're at 1100, almost 1200. When I reach 1250, I'll reach the gold league. So that's our next objective. And it shouldn't be too much of a problem because, like I was saying on the previous video, over time I've managed to get a decent amount of Class C cars, and actually really good ones. So I will continue using the Resvani Beast X that I was using on the previous video. Just, you know, because here's the thing. I feel like I should be able in this video to reach the next league. The situation is when I reach the league where I'm going to be using Class B cars, I do have a couple of really good B-class cars, but the rest are kind of crap. So at that point, it will be so much better to use my best C-class cars in that league than my worst B-class. And again, I keep drawing comparisons between Asphalt 8 and Asphalt 9, but that's why I like Asphalt 8. No, I mean in performance, sure, there might be a bit of that, but in theory at least, no B-class car, or in this situation where we are, no C-class car should perform better than any B-class car, so they have very delimited barriers, you know? And I kind of like that. Instead, in this game, it's like, oh, so you're saying that my high-class D car can perform better than a low A class? Because it can happen. It can. It really can. So yeah, it's weird. I tell you, it's weird, and that's why it has taken me a while. I really think that the multiplayer in this game would be so much more enjoyable if they indeed added rank-based, not only league but rank-based matchmaking. So that hey, you're using your 1100 rank car, you're gonna get match against people with that same rank. And honestly, if Asphalt 8 with the amount of players that it has can do it, I think this game probably has more players, so I'm sure this game can do it too. It's probably just a matter that, like I was saying on the previous video, there might be a little bit of evil intention by the developers or whoever makes these decisions to tie players with crappy cars with players with really amazing cars, just so that the crappy car players can be like, oh my god, I would do so much better if I had that car. Oh, it's on sale. All right, let me buy it. Let me open my wallet and buy it. So I don't know. I'm getting more and more suspicious that that might be the reason why you get this type of horrible matchmaking. But I don't know. I do feel like they're shooting a little bit themselves in the foot by doing this. Oh look, oh that's good. I haven't maxed it out, so if I get more of these blueprints, they're still gonna be useful. Okay. That car, by the way, the blueprints that I'm getting, it's one, I would say, mid to high tier Class D car. It can be really fast, but it's so goddamn difficult to use. And in fact, you need that car to unlock this one that I'm using right now easier or faster. Because there's a specific objectives to unlock this car where you need that other one. So I don't know. This game is such a mess. I tell you. Now that I'm playing it on the Switch and I know better what I'm doing things in a slightly better order. But when I started playing this game on the phone for the first time, I made so many mistakes because the game is confusing as to what you should focus. And the game is like, hey, look at this. There's the career and you can unlock cars. Oh, but there's the daily events. You can unlock cars. Oh, but there's multiplayer. You can unlock cars. So now you choose. You're like, what do I pay attention to? So when I was playing, the first time that I was playing it, I focused a lot on the events to unlock cars. And sure, you can do it. But then you discover that certain cars are so much easier to unlock first on the career instead of the events. And then by the time you unlocked it on the events and you maxed it out and everything, you go to the career and you're like, oh, so now I would have gotten blueprints for this car. It happened to me with the, what is it called? The oh shit, ah, fuck me. With the Ferrari, with the LaFerrari. I unlocked that car by watching a bunch of ads to get the card packs, to maybe unlock the car, and it took forever, but I did it. And I eventually unlocked it. I even maxed it out that way. And much later, I remembered that you can get a lot of those blueprints just by doing the career races. And like, oh, god damn it. So I could have just done it that way. But you know, you live and learn. And hate yourself in the game in the process, but hey. I tell you, this card, the Resvani Beast, performs pretty alright. I'll dare to say pretty good, actually. Let me save some nitro for this big jump to use this thing. Oh, yeah. Alright. I was hoping I could have overtaken the first place, but it's fine. Whatever. I still gained some points. Oh yeah, so I should be able to get to the next league now. If I win another race in first or second place, I should be okay to rank up. More blueprints for the target. Okay, cool. Fine. I don't know why I wanted 4 now, since I already unlocked this car, I already force started, and I really don't have a use for that car, but hey, you know. I was not aware of what a gacha game was. It wasn't until somebody was watching me playing this on stream and started mentioning gacha games, and I'm like, what is that? And then I learned what it is, you know, that massive RNG factor to unlock things, and basically like card packs. I don't know if wherever you are in your country, where there used to be like this card packs, you know, like, oh, like, you know what, Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh or things like that, where it's like, oh, I want this particular thing, so I'm gonna buy 20 packs, and you buy 20 packs of cards, and turns out that none of them had the thing that you wanted. You spent a lot of money, and you got a lot of repeats that are worthless. So yeah, that's what this is. That's basically what this is. And I mean, to be completely honest, I see some... I can see how this is not necessarily 100% atrocious. I don't know if I can explain this without sounding like I'm saying that this RNG-based thing is good, but there's definitely some joy to be found in the... Oh, this little shit is trying to knock me down. Well, he didn't knock me down, but he slowed me, so that's almost as bad. But yeah, there's a little bit of, oh my god, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? And you open it, and eventually you get it. Oh, there's no feeling that compares to that. I remember when I was a kid. You see my Thanatos avatar that I've used a lot, that it's like this Roman figure with a scythe and Roman helmet and all that. That's precisely from a game called Mage Knight, where that figurine is Thanatos. That's how I got that image and all that, whatever. I remember I wanted... Oh shit. Nah, it's gonna fuck it up. Oh, made it. I wanted that figurine so bad, and I just couldn't ever get it. I could never find it. Ah! I don't know if he was trying to knock me down, but at least he got wrecked. And I lost 6 points, so alright. Fine. I was looking for that figurine for so long, trying to get it, and I tried to buy it, like, you know, because there were these stores where you would go and buy the figures, the figure, how do you call it, spare figures? Just a specific figure that you want. Of course, you would buy them expensive, as opposed to buying what it was called a booster pack that would have 4 random figurines. So I looked for that figure, and I only saw one place where they were selling it. And once I finally had the money to buy it, I went to the place and it was closed. And from that point on, I went like every other day to that same store, so that whenever it was open, as soon as I saw it open, I would be able to buy the figurine, right? The problem is that they never opened again. So literally, I was late to save that money for like a few days. But anyway, once that happened, and I don't know how long it took for me to just give up on the fact that that store would never open again. I just resumed buying boosters, not necessarily just in look of that single figurine, because there were a lot of figures that I didn't have and all of that. But then when I opened one of those boosters, and thanks to RNGesus, I got the Thanatos figure. Oh man, it was amazing. It made my day, it made my week, made my month, I don't know. So yeah, I do see a little bit of joy to be found on this type of thing, but still very annoying to have to rely so heavily on RNGs to get anything. And it's even worse in this case because of course this is a digital goods, so they can tweak values whenever they want. At least in the, you know, with the little figures. I mean, there's always those people that would open the boosters, what they call it, milking it, I think. They open all the boosters, they get the best figures and replace them by crappy figures and seal them again and sell them that way. So that's always a possibility, but at least that's just, you know, people being assholes, like third parties. But in this type of games, it really can be the first party, the developers, that can change number whenever they want. Alright, give me a second. Cause... oh no, I think I have to pause this recording. Give me 1 second. Alright, so... I know for you guys there was absolutely no difference. Just a little weird clip or cut on the video. But I just took care of some stuff. Don't you love it when suddenly it starts raining and you have to run to get a bunch of things indoors because you were sure it wasn't gonna rain because it was so sunny, so hot, and out of nowhere. Anyway, it's fine, I'm okay. Alright, so I already run out of fuel for my Resvani Beast eggs. I have not ranked up, but I do have backup for that. So let me think. Maybe I think I'm gonna use the Viper ACR. It's a really good car. It's just that I'm thinking if I should use the Viper ACR or I should use the Acura NSX. But I think the Acura NSX is gonna perform better when I'm doing races in Class B. So I think I'm gonna stay with the Viper ACR. Yes. All right. So, well, of course, now I'm gonna be racing a bunch of Acuras, huh? All right, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry for the noise. Again, it's the rain just suddenly decided to strike. Oh, and remember how I've been saying that I've been playing this a lot on the Switch? I miss already some of these tracks that are not available on the Switch version. Like this track is not there, the New York track is not there, my game is freezing for no reason, okay? Oh, I have a poor connection, good, beautiful. Isn't that great? And see how the sound suddenly sounds even worse? It sounded better a little earlier, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, and then there's a very new track that got added just, I think, last week on this version of Asphalt, on the mobile version, which is Auckland. Oh, this motherfucker fell on top of me. Ah, you little shit. Oh, I'm in a wreck. You know, there's just times when the world doesn't want to be on your side, you know? Is it even worth finishing? Nah. I'm not one to usually rage quit races, but at this point I'm gonna lose another full minute trying to finish that race, and I'm still gonna lose a bunch of points for doing it. So it's not worth it. So might as well just restart. And it sucks because I'm really comfortable on that track, but I guess I got a bit tilted by that dude falling on top of me and wrecking me. There's another multiplayer, what would you call it, mode, which is the Ghost Season. And I really like Ghost Season because in Ghost Season, it's just basically normal multiplayer, but cars go through each other's at all times, so there's no knockdowns at any moment. The only way you're gonna wreck is if you do something really dumb and crash onto a wall or whatever, but no other player can knock you down. And I really like that because I keep saying how I dislike the whole knockdown system. In Asphalt 8 it's a problem at the beginning of the race. In this game it's a bit weird because I still haven't completely understood the rules of when somebody can knock you down and when whatever. But yeah, when you go fully into Ghost mode, or I mean when you start playing on Ghost mode, it's just beautiful. Nobody can do stupid shit like that, like pushing you. And it's really annoying in this game because, I don't know, I guess I haven't really driven like this in real life to be able to tell, hey, this doesn't make sense. If I ram my car into somebody else like that, it shouldn't happen. I don't know. I haven't tried that in real life, but it doesn't feel realistic to me on how they can just ram you like that and just knock you off your course so easily, and you lose all that speed, and they continue to go in their merry way. I hate that. Kind of like this little shit. All right, Mr. SW Professor. If I can, I'm gonna knock you down. That's an Acura, so that's faster than me, but we'll see. Lady Luck may be on my side. No, I just passed him. Oh, I almost fell on top of him. Would have been beautiful. Would have been karmic justice. I'm not one to be knocking down other players, but when it's about revenge, yeah, I'll do it. You know. All right. I saved my nitro just for this part, but unfortunately was not enough to get the win. All right. Fine. I gain a grand total of 3 points, so I'm only 7 points away from reaching the next league. But again, I'm racing against pretty strong cars, so this gets complicated. Now let's do one more race to finish the video. Maybe we'll be able to get out of this league. Maybe. Let's hope for the best. Oh, and something else that I wanted to mention, why I was talking so much about why you would want to use some cars that are not great. Because you see that color scheme that I have for the car, not this is just the preview image. But I have a fancy color scheme on my car. It's a two-tone and mattes and all of that. It looks pretty dope. But the game actually locks you from doing color changes on your car. It allows some, but some materials and things like that are locked until you have done a certain amount of races in multiplayer with that car. So then it's like, well, for example, when I wanted to, like, I think it was on the Switch or was it here? I don't remember. That I'm trying to get my Aventador SV to have fancy colors like that. So I have to play a bunch of races, but my car isn't at an, whoa, what happened there? My car isn't at an amazing, you know, oh, this little fucker. See how they just love ramming on you? Because they can't play proper? Let me knock you down, you little... Yeah, you can see I start getting vindictive over here. Well, somebody else knock him down, so... This person with Chinese symbols, I love you. You've done me a favor. So yeah, so if your car that you want fancy colors on doesn't perform great, well, these fuckers. Oh, that's something else. Oh god, there's so many things to talk about, things that I don't like about this game. How you can do, in Asphalt 8, in order to do those flat spins or 360 as they're known here, this type of spin, you have to do it on a ramp. You can only do it on a ramp, really. This game is like, nah, just press brake twice and you're gonna spin like that, no matter if you're in normal floor, kind of like that. And the problem with it is that it's extremely easy to knock down players with that. So dirty racers just love spamming that thing in order to knock everybody around. And that's what I keep saying that I dislike about this game, how this whole system of let's not race proper, let's just focus on knocking down other racers. I don't know. I'm really conflicted on it. I like it in some way. I absolutely despise it another way. I keep saying that I'm the type of person who will not be trying to knock down other players unless I'm doing it in revenge because they did me wrong. But for the most part, I always avoid it because I hate when they do it to me. So when you encounter these people who are just spamming the spins just to knock you down because they can't race for the life of themselves, but that's the only way they can do anything worthwhile, it's a sad, sad life they live. All right, with all that salt out of my system, I'm gonna end this video. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave me a comment on the video telling me if you find annoying this whole system of knockdowns or if you actually like it. You know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, also subscribe on my Twitch if you can afford it. I would appreciate it. If not, just drop by to watch some videos. I will still appreciate it. So once again, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care everybody and stay safe. Bye bye.